Do you have a favorite moment from last season?
No, I love being in the locker room after all those wins. It's always such a cool feeling when you see the guys put in the work every single week, and I thought they did a great job. You know, we got better as the year went, just in terms of our whole process. They believed in it, and then when you see it paid off with the results that they wanted so badly, you know, I thought that was the coolest thing, each and every week being in that locker room.
In your opening press conference, you said that you love Chicago, so you're coming in loving the city, but has that love grown over a year of living here, or what can you say about this city?
Well, I certainly appreciate, you know, I'll never forget what it was like there in December and in the playoffs, just at Soldier Field. The whole thing just lit up. I got on my screensaver right now. It's just that the backdrop of the bean and all the orange and the blue, how the city came to life like that in January. And so it's really what I had hoped for. I wasn't sure how long it would take before we'd be having some home playoff games at Soldier, and yet year one, just like that, you know, it was a dream come true. So really appreciate the fans all year long, but certainly at the end of the year, you could feel them. I know our players felt it, and it was just an extraordinary thing to witness.
Yeah, I think everyone can see that you and Ryan Poles are really building something special in Halas Hall. Talk to me about how that partnership has evolved since we were sitting here this time last year at the Combine.
Yeah, no, I've got immense amount of respect for Ryan. He does such a great job with his process day in and day out. He's a great communicator. We have the same vision in terms of how we want to build the roster. Constant communication. It's a beautiful thing, and so the longer we're together, the more it's just going to go like clockwork. You know, he likes to say during the season, he's my right-hand man, and whatever I need, he's gonna help with. And now that the season's over, I transition, and I'm right there for him, his right-hand man, and whatever he needs. You know, as we go through this player acquisition process to build back up this 90-man roster to make it as competitive as we can possibly be.
1 year as a head coach under your belt, I'm sure you've learned a lot, but is there a specific lesson on or off the field that you'll take with you for the rest of your career?
Oh, shoot. I don't know about that. You know, I know how grateful I'll be. You come in year one, and you know, sometimes it's hard to get things going the way you want them to go, and yet I'm just beyond grateful for the locker room, you know, opening their arms and trusting. You know, that's really the biggest thing. You have it takes time to develop that trust, and yet, you know, that's what ended up happening at the end of the year. They believe in this coaching staff, they believe in themselves, they believed in their teammates. I think it's a special thing when you have that, and I think it's a big reason why we were able to win as many games as we were.